Look at this smug bastard. He thinks he's the king of the world just because he can get in someone's face. He's literally whispering threats like he's some kind of mastermind. But honestly, he just looks like he needs a breath mint. Then we have our protagonist, stone-faced, unbothered. He's looking at this clown like he's a fly that just won't buzz off. Are you a monk or something? Really? That's the best insult you've got? This guy is trying so hard to be intimidating, it's actually painful to watch. And boom! One sentence from our MC and the bully absolutely loses his mind. Look at that face. Pure, unadulterated shock. He didn't see that coming. The tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. You just know someone is about to get their world rocked. This is the peak manhwa energy we live for. Just as things are about to explode, a voice cuts through the BS. Someone's actually trying to play peacemaker. Look at this overhead shot. 3 figures on the track, it looks like a damn standoff in a Western movie. Then we get this close-up of the blonde guy. Look at those cold, predatory eyes. He isn't just a student, he's a shark in a school uniform. But our MC? He's got those glowing red eyes. That's the don't screw with me look. He's basically a walking system error for these bullies. Suddenly, we transition to this glowing portal. Is this an awakening? A test? Whatever it is, the stakes just went from lunch money to life and death. The suited guy is walking away while the loudmouth is still losing his mind. Typical. The real players are moving on to the next stage. Cut to the top floor, the high society silhouette vibes. Mr. Schuler, they say. Sounds like the corporate overlords are watching this little circus. Then we meet this elegant lady. Everything must be under control, she says. Yeah, right. In these stories, that's just code for everything is about to go to hell. 1 hour later. The classic time skip. No more talking, no more posturing. It's time for the actual ranking test to begin. Look at that blue screen. Rank 2,301? Those are rookie numbers. But we all know the MC is about to break the damn machine and shock the whole crowd. Look at this guy stepping up, glowing like he's got a cheat code enabled. He's reaching for that power like he's about to rewrite the rules of this world. Let's see if he's actually a god or just another flashy fraud. He steps into the chamber and things immediately go from 0 to 100. The machine starts humming like it's about to blow. Look at all those cables. It looks like a mechanical heart pumping pure energy into the void. This isn't just a test, it's a damn exorcism. Then boom, the power surges. Our guy is screaming his lungs out because the energy is just too much. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. The core is glowing red hot now. The narrators are panicking because the sensor is literally melting. System error doesn't even cover this mess. Look at that blast. It's like a supernova in a tin can. The machine is screaming PZZZT and the technicians are probably rethinking their life choices right now. And there it is. The measurement is complete, but the device looks like it's been through a war. Whatever rank he just hit, it's definitely not on the normal scale. The smoke clears and the screen flickers to life. Everyone's holding their breath, expecting a god-tier result after all that light show. But wait, an E rank? Are you kidding me? The crowd is dead silent. All that hype for a bottom-tier result? Something smells fishy. The technicians are scratching their heads. Is the machine broken? They ask. No, duh. It literally just tried to explode 2 seconds ago. Even the background extras are talking trash now. Look at him. He's just a loser after all. Typical NPCs. They can't see the real power hiding in plain sight. But then, the system screen glitches out again. The E rank starts to vibrate and blur. Here we go. The potential stat is finally kicking in. The E morphs into a massive, glowing C. Still not S rank, but the jump in potential is insane. The machine is literally struggling to calculate this kid's ceiling. Measurement complete. Yeah, right. Our MC just walks away looking completely drained, like he just survived a car crash. He's heading to the stairs, probably thinking about how he's going to make everyone regret laughing at him. This is where the real grind begins. Folks, look at these gossip-hungry vultures. Did he really just get a C? They're whispering like a bunch of schoolgirls, unable to process what they just witnessed. But wait, the system isn't done. Another notification pops up. Measurement complete. Evaluating hidden potential. The plot thickens, baby. Check out the faces on these 2 extras. Pure, unadulterated terror. It's like they just saw a ghost, or realized they've been bullying a literal monster. The screen updates again. Another student steps up, but the machine is still smoking from the MC's turn. A B rank appears, but compared to that explosion earlier, it feels like a participation trophy. Some time later. We jump ahead. The dust has settled, but the vibe in the air has completely changed. Someone else is entering the portal now, looking way too confident. The observers are still losing their minds. Is he really going to try after that? The hierarchy is crumbling, and the big dogs are starting to get nervous. This is getting good. The crowd is still buzzing about the MC's unstable performance. They don't know whether to fear him or call him a fluke. But the higher-ups, they aren't stupid. They're already talking about the abnormal energy levels recorded during his test. Then we get this shot of a guy's boot stepping onto the scene. You know it's serious when the artist focuses on the footwear. Enter the top dog. Look at that coat, dude. Looks like he's walking a runway instead of a training ground. This is Han Siwoo, the golden boy. It's finally my turn. He's got that smug, I'm the main character energy. The crowd is parting like the Red Sea just for him. Even our MC is watching him. You can see the gears turning. He knows this guy is the benchmark he has to crush. Siwoo steps up to the machine, and the screen shows rank 1. The literal peak of the academy. He's the wall everyone else is crashing against. The girls in the crowd are basically swooning, and the guys are jealous as hell. A true genius, they call him. Gag me with a spoon. But wait. The machine starts to react again. That same eerie pulsing energy from before is waking up. Is the machine still haunted by the MC? Or is Siwoo about to show us something even crazier? Han Siwoo reaches for the core with that I own this place energy. He's ready to solidify his spot at the top of the food chain. The machine hums, but it's not the chaotic explosion we saw with the MC. It's smooth, controlled, and sharp, just like he is. Look at that golden glow in his eyes. This isn't just talent, it's a statement. He's showing everyone why he's the Academy's pride and joy. The screen flickers, a rank D for status, but look at that, potential, a solid S rank. The crowd is losing their minds. He's the real deal. Rank D? Upper tier? Even the instructors are impressed. Siwoo just set a bar so high it's basically in orbit. But little do they know, a storm is coming. Rank D and S tier potential? The crowd is literally having a collective stroke. They're screaming like they just won the lottery. WTF? Even the speech bubbles can't handle the hype. People are calling it a historic moment, the first of its kind in the school's history. Look at this guy's face, mouth wide open, eyes popping out. He's basically the human version of a clickbait thumbnail. Long live the president, he shouts. Talk about a fanboy. The narrators are losing their minds too. We're witnessing history. Yeah, we get it. Siwoo is a god among men. But look at our MC in the background, just chilling while everyone else panics. Then we see the higher-ups again. They're looking down from their ivory tower, smug as hell. Excellent, they say. They think they've found their ultimate weapon. But wait! The mood shifts. The rank doesn't matter if you can't control it. Someone's finally talking sense. Siwoo might be a monster, but he's a monster on a leash. Look at Siwoo's face here. That isn't the face of a hero. That's the face of someone who knows he's being watched. The S-tier burden is real, and the Academy is about to get a whole lot more dangerous. We're back in the office with the big shots. Look at those silhouettes against the window peak villain planning world domination energy. Then we meet the man himself, Schuler. Look at that suit and that scarred face. He looks like he eats rankers for breakfast and washes them down with vintage scotch. The blonde lady drops a bombshell. Not quite. I didn't come for him. Wait, what? If you're not here for the S-tier golden boy, who the hell are you looking at? She's got that look in her eyes, half bored, half predatory, more than achieving this. She's playing a much deeper game than anyone realizes. Or rather, looking forward to the performance. She's waiting for a spark, a glitch in the matrix. And we all know exactly who's about to provide it. Back on the ground, the announcer's voice cuts through the chatter. Next person for rank evaluation. The crowd is still gossiping about Siwoo, totally oblivious to what's coming. Si Chen! There he is. Our MC steps into the spotlight with those intense red eyes. No more hiding, no more holding back. It's time to show these elitist bastards what real power looks like. Look at this loudmouth in the floral shirt. He's back at it, talking trash like he's got a death wish. Don't tell me you're going to fail again? Then he starts laughing like a literal maniac. Look at that face, it's pure nightmare fuel. He thinks he's so safe behind those school rules. Whoops, my bad. He accidentally bumps into Si Chen, trying to provoke him right before the test. It's the oldest, cheapest trick in the book. Even the glasses-wearing nerd is losing his mind. Si Chen is going in. The tension is so thick, you could choke on it. Everyone expects him to crash and burn. The screen flickers. Si Chen, rank, the machine is waiting. Si Chen steps into that blue light looking like he's about to walk into a buffet, and the machine is the main course. The crowd is skeptical as hell. Can he really pull it off? They're all waiting for a joke, but the look on Si Chen's face says the punchline is going to be very, Very painful. The machine looks like it's straight out of a nightmare, shadowy tendrils reaching out as if the device itself is hungry for what Si Chen is about to release. Check out that glowing eye on the core. It's not just a sensor. It feels alive, staring back at him as if it's finally met its match. And there it is, those glowing red eyes. Si Chen isn't just taking the test. He's challenging the system. He reaches out like he's ready to tear the truth out of this machine. The best way for an awakened to survive is to join a high-level guild. The screen goes blood red. Figures in the shadow. Weapons drawn, the game just changed. This isn't a school anymore. It's a war zone. Look at these faceless grunts in the shadows. To the high-level guilds, they're just pawns being used for their power. This academy isn't just a school. It's a high-stakes auction where everyone is fighting to determine their rank and worth. Then we've got these two idiots again, still laughing like they've already won. Haha, look at him go. Just wait until the ranking actually hits. The crowd is watching like it's a spectator sport, totally clueless about the real monsters standing right next to them. Welcome to the New World Hunter Education Center, where your status is everything and your life depends on a letter on a screen. Siwoo is soaking up the fame, but this is just the calm before the storm. The hierarchy is about to be flipped upside down. Stay tuned. The strong band together while the weak are excluded. Welcome to the cold, hard reality of this world. It's survival of the fittest, and the weak are just appetizers. Check out this glasses wearing extra. He's sweating bullets, trying to act cool while the system literally judges his entire existence. The blue screen flickers. Everyone is watching that little glowing dot like it's the Oracle. One letter can change your life from hero to janitor. Look at the crowd in the background. They're all just numbers in a machine. But the blonde guy in the front? He looks like he already knows he's better than everyone else. Is it finally my turn? The loudmouth in the floral shirt is back. This guy's ego is bigger than the building, and I can't wait to see it get crushed. Then we get this side-eye from the golden boy. He looks at the loudmouth like he's a piece of gum stuck to his shoe. Pure disrespect, and I love it. The machine starts to buzz. Z. That's the sound of the system working overtime to calculate another disappointing result for our loud friend. Boom! A ranked appears. Not terrible, but look at his face. He's acting like he just became a god, while the real monsters are just getting warmed up. Look at this nerd in 011-6.jpg, absolutely losing his mind. He's pointing at the screen like he just found the secret to eternal life. See? What did I tell you? I was right. Calm down, buddy. Your blood pressure is hitting an S rank before the MC even moves. The golden boy Siwoo is just standing there looking bored. He thinks this is the peak. He has no idea his upper tier status is about to become a footnote. Then our MC steps up. The machine starts to hum, but this isn't a normal sound. It's the sound of the system realizing it can't handle the heat. The system cannot process the current power level. Yeah, no kidding. The core is pulsing like a heartbeat, and the MC hasn't even broken a sweat yet. Look at that! Level 10 display, it's glitching and flashing. The real power isn't in the rank. It's in the potential to break the damn world. Get ready. Things are about to get messy. Look at that transformation! Si Chen is glowing with that pure, chaotic energy that screams main character privilege. The system is literally choking on his data. Do not disturb during rank evaluation. Too late for that, the machine is halfway to a meltdown. The screen flickers and boom, AC rank pops up, but it's labeled as mid-tier. The crowd is confused as hell. All that light for a C? What? The extras are losing their minds. They can't understand why the energy reading and the letter grade don't match up. Look at the golden boy Siwoo's face. The smugness is gone, replaced by total disbelief. He knows he just felt something that shouldn't exist. Someone call the technician. The teachers are panicking because the machine is toast. Si Chen just walked in and broke the hierarchy with one touch. The screen is throwing out error codes like a broken slot machine. System failure. Evaluation cannot continue. The machine literally cannot quantify this level of power. Look at the core eye. It's wide with terror, pulsing with that cursed purple energy. Si Chen isn't just taking a test. He's devouring the damn system from the inside out. Then the transformation hits full throttle. Shadow of Humanity is no joke. He looks like a literal demon king rising from the digital grave. Look at those horns! The core eye is bulging now, about to explode from the sheer pressure. The narrators are silent because there are no words left. Si Chen isn't just an S rank, he's the thing that hunts them. Look at that sky, it's not even a room anymore. A literal black hole is opening up, and the purple lightning is screaming that the system just died. The crowd is frozen. They aren't even gossiping now. They're just praying they don't get sucked into whatever nightmare Si Chen just summoned. Look at these terrified faces. Abnormal readings? No shit, Sherlock. The machine is practically melting, and you're worried about the sensor? The screen is glitching so hard it looks like a haunted TV. Z. Z. The static is the only sound left in the room as the ranking finally attempts to stabilize. And there it is. The S rank appears, but it's yellow, jagged, and looks like it's literally breaking out of the screen. This isn't a normal S tier, it's an anomaly. The head instructor looks like he's seeing a ghost. He actually reached it? His jaw is on the floor, and he's probably wondering if his retirement plan covers monster invasions. Even the golden boy Siwoo is speechless. That smug look is gone, replaced by a cold sweat. He realized in an instant that the food chain just got a new apex predator. The ranking screen is a total disaster zone. That S rank isn't just displayed, it's practically hemorrhaging data. Warning: system failure. The machine is screaming for help because it just tried to measure something that shouldn't exist. Then the ultimate error pops up. Potential value cannot be detected. Exceeds maximum system capacity. Translation: the MC is too damn broken for their puny tech. Look at this instructor's face mouth wide enough to park a truck in. He looks like he just saw the end of the world. And honestly, he probably did. Boom! The evaluation chamber literally explodes. Forget a system error. We're talking full-blown structural failure. The smoke and fire are the only things left of the golden boy's ego. Is everyone okay? The teachers are running around like headless chickens. They wanted a show, but they definitely didn't sign up for a Michael Bay movie. And amidst the wreckage, the core eye finally goes dark. Evaluation complete. Yeah, no kidding. Si Chen just nuked the leaderboard and walked out like it was nothing. What a legend. Look at the old man's face. He's staring at Si Chen like he's looking at a natural disaster in a suit. Total disbelief. The system. It just died. No kidding. The core is cracked and smoking like a cheap toaster that just tried to cook a son. The distance between them says everything. The proctor is frozen, and Si Chen? He's just standing there, unbothered by the chaos he just caused. Then the system spits out its final breath. Error. Potential value exceeds the limit. It literally gave up trying to understand him. Measurement complete. Yeah, understate it much? The whole room is a wreck, and the machine is basically scrap metal now. Look at that glowing notification. Rank S potential. The golden boy's record didn't just get broken, it got atomized. Si Chen turns to leave, his eye glowing with that eerie blue light. He's not a student anymore, he's a predator walking among sheep. Is your evaluation complete, Si Chen? The question is a joke. He didn't just pass the test, he broke the damn game. The real story starts now. The crowd is a total mess. Look at these guys, Ranky. They're staring at the screen like it's a bad joke. The disconnect between the explosion and that letter is hilarious. Why was it so low? That's just impossible. Yeah, no shit. The system basically panicked and gave him the lowest grade just to make him go away. Then we see Siwoo. Look at that purple hexagon over his head, rank B. He's still the top student on paper, but he looks like he just saw a ghost. The teachers are huddled up, sweating bullets. The device is completely fried. They know they just witnessed something the school isn't equipped to handle. Candidate Si Chen. No rank? The announcement goes out and the confusion hits an S rank. He's officially an anomaly, a glitch in their precious system. Look at these chibi extras. They're cheering because they think he failed. Serves him right. They have no idea how close they are to a literal god. But Si Chen? He just walks away, looking back with those glowing eyes. He doesn't need a rank. He knows exactly what he is, and soon, the whole world will too. So there's no rank? The loudmouth is back, and he's absolutely loving this. He thinks Si Chen just bombed the most important day of his life. Look at him barking like a stray dog. He's just an unranked loser. Did he really think he could get in? Someone needs to tell this clown that a no rank is way scarier than a rank D. But Si Chen just keeps walking. The glow in his hand is fading, but the fire in his eyes is just getting started. I am unranked, he thinks. Yeah, because the system doesn't have enough zeros for you. Suddenly, the golden boy Siwoo steps in. Si Chen! He's not laughing. He looks like he's actually seen something he can't explain, and he's not letting it go. The crowd is staring. Siwoo walks up with that top student aura, but the vibe is completely different now. The predator has recognized another predator. He extends a hand. Join my team. With your unique situation, you'll need a powerful guild's backing. Look at that smug grin. He thinks he's doing Si Chen a favor. The highest ranked student and the unranked mystery. The whispers are starting again. Is this a team-up or the start of a legendary rivalry? Either way, the academy just got a lot more interesting. Just look at that face. Si Chen is staring at that extended hand like it's a piece of trash he's not quite ready to pick up. Those red eyes are screaming that he doesn't need anyone's help, let alone from some top-tier pretty boy. The stage is officially set. Either they become the ultimate duo, or one of them is going to end up in a body bag. Either way, I'm here for it. Look at this mess. The golden boy is actually trying to recruit the unranked mystery man right in front of everyone. The background extras are literally shaking. Then we see the floral shirt loudmouth again. Look at that face. He's sweating bullets and grinding his teeth. He can't stand that the guy he just called a loser is getting an invite to the big leagues. Si Chen just stands there, unbothered as hell. Why did you send an offer to me? He's questioning the top dog like he's just some random guy on the street. Zero respect, 100% savage. But of course, the bully can't keep his mouth shut. He tries to jump back in, acting like he's Si Chen's best friend now. He's my friend! Yeah, right. More like your future nightmare. Get your hand off me. Boom! The disrespect is legendary. Si Chen isn't just turning down the offer, he's marking his territory. This school is about to find out exactly why he was unranked. Not interested. 2 words. That's all it took for Si Chen to slap the golden boy's hand away in front of the entire school. Absolute savage behavior. Look at the loudmouth's face. He's vibrating with shock. He can't believe anyone would turn down an offer from the top student. His brain is literally short-circuiting. Si Chen just walks away, his eyes glowing red like he's ready to burn the whole track down. Don't bother me again. He's done playing nice with these pretenders. Then the bully finally loses it. You! He's screaming at Si Chen's back, but everyone can see he's just a barking dog with no bite. The hierarchy is officially trashed. The crowd is in total disbelief. Did he just reject him? Is he crazy? They still don't get it. Si Chen isn't playing their game, he's the one who's gonna end it. Look at this guy's face. He's still trying to process the absolute disrespect Si Chen just served. Wait, did he really just walk away? Si Chen doesn't even look back. He's got that main character stroll down to a science. It's not that I'm not interested. I just don't need you. Then we get the peanut gallery. These two are sweating bullets watching the golden boy get rejected. Is he actually insane or just suicidal? The golden boy himself is just standing there, looking like someone just slapped his pride across the face. Unranked, yet he talks like a king. Cut to the high-rise balcony. The big shots are watching the whole circus unfold from above. Looks like a storm is brewing down there. The old man with the scar is intrigued. I haven't seen a chaotic reading like that in decades. He knows exactly what kind of monster they just led into the academy. The blonde lady is already making plans. He's the one we've been waiting for. You can practically see the dollar signs or the body counts in her eyes. Keep a close eye on him. This unranked brat is about to break everything. The stage is set, the lines are drawn, and the real war is about to begin. Let's go! Why are you helping him? The blonde lady is already questioning Siwoo's move. She sees this as a blatant declaration of war. Then we have the golden boy himself, Han Siwoo. He's got that intense look like he just found a new toy. He's someone easy to overlook, he says. Yeah, until he breaks your machine, right? Did I hear that right? The floral shirt bully is losing his mind. He's sweating bullets because the top student just prioritized an unranked nobody over him. Siwoo doesn't even flinch. He looks Si Chen dead in the eye and tells him exactly what he wants to join forces. He knows that unstable energy is the real deal. Look at this guy's face, pure, unadulterated shock. He's realizing the hierarchy he worshipped just got nuked by one guy walking away. Should I give him a lesson? Shut up, you're literally trembling. The golden boy puts a hand on the bully's head like he's a misbehaving pet. Let's go. This is getting boring. The disrespect is delicious. The top dog has spoken, and everyone else is just background noise. What? The crowd is absolutely losing it. Nobody can believe that the golden boy Siwoo just walked away from a confrontation like that. Look at Siwoo's face. Those golden eyes are glowing with a mix of boredom and hidden intent. Don't ever do anything that involves us again. He's not just talking to the bully, he's talking to everyone. The golden boy isn't a saint. He's a predator who just found something more interesting than these extras. Look at the loudmouth's face. He's completely frozen. He thought he was part of the inner circle, but he just got treated like a bug on a windshield. Then we get this smug, creepy grin. Heh, you're funny. He's still trying to act cool, but his ego is leaking out of every pore. 10 minutes later, the scene shifts. The track is empty, but the energy is still vibrating. Someone is lurking in the shadows, watching the aftermath. Yeah, everything's fine. I just saw something pretty interesting. Look at this white-haired guy. He looks like he's ready to start a riot for fun. I found someone who's going to make things very entertaining. He's already making moves, and you just know Si Chen is right at the center of his plan. The chaos is only beginning. Look at this creep's face still sporting that punchable grin even after getting snubbed. Stay healthy. Yeah, right. We all know that's a threat in manhwa speak. The narrator's voice shifts, getting heavy. It's been 10 years since the world changed. We're diving into the backstory now, folks. The vibe just got real dark. Si Chen is walking away, but his silhouette is framed against a world that's literally crumbling. A world where monsters are a daily reality. Then we get this epic, hellish landscape. Massive red eyes staring out of the void. The 7 deadly sins, the source of all our nightmares. One word flashes across the screen. Wrath. This isn't just power. It's a primal force. This is what's lurking inside the system that Si Chen just broke. The only way to survive is to be more monstrous than the monsters. Our boy isn't just a hunter. He's a walking catastrophe. This story is just getting started. Look at this massive, multi-eyed monstrosity. The world is on the brink of extinction. Yeah, no kidding. When the sky is full of tentacles, you know it's a bad Tuesday. But wait, we cut to Si Chen. I'm just a regular college student. Buddy, you literally just nuked a testing machine. Who are you trying to kid? Home sweet home. He arrives at his apartment. It looks normal, but we know better. In this world, the quietest places are usually the most dangerous. I'm home. He walks in and greets his sister. Did you have a good day? The contrast between his demonic energy and this domestic scene is giving me whiplash. Look at the dining table, simple, quiet, and completely oblivious to the chaos he just left behind. I need to make sure this peace lasts. Then he pulls out something he found at the test site. There's something wrong with this power. The glow is back, and the mystery deepens. The real fight isn't out there. It's right in his hands. Look at this guy's face. He looks like he just saw a fly in his soup. Only a C rank? He asks, holding up that glowing ticket like it's a piece of trash. Then we've got the pink-haired waitress. She's just standing there with a deadpan expression. Wait, you actually think a C rank is impressive? The shade is real. The boss is practically fuming. It's someone with that kind of power who thinks they can just walk into my place and act like a hero. He's clearly got some issues with the system. Why don't you just stick to serving the food? He snaps at the girl. Look at him pointing his finger. This guy is the embodiment of every middle manager nightmare. Then he turns back, acting all high and mighty. Listen, kid, in this world, a letter on a piece of paper doesn't mean you're worth anything unless you can pay the bills. Cut to Si Chen looking at his phone. He's completely ignoring the drama. This is just another hurdle, he thinks. He's got bigger things to worry about than a grumpy restaurant owner. I need to find out why this power feels so different. The screen glows with a notification. It's starting. The life he knew is officially over. Stay tuned for the next mess. Look at this guy's face. He's practically drooling over the thought of a new era. Everything is about to change, he says. Yeah, buddy, especially for your insurance premiums. Si Chen is staring at this briefcase like it's the forbidden fruit. I'm not sure if I should open this, he thinks. Spoiler alert, he's definitely going to open it. System unlocked. As soon as he touches the screen, the room starts vibrating with that cursed energy again. There's no turning back now, kid. Next. The prompt is simple, but the energy coming off his hand is anything but. It's purple, jagged, and looks like it wants to eat the world. Then boom, the blade of humanity manifests. Look at that thing. It's not just a sword. It's a collection of spikes and shadows that screams, I don't play fair. The pink-haired girl is absolutely paralyzed. Is that a rank S weapon? Her jaw is practically on the floor, and she's probably rethinking every life choice that led her here. Don't tell anyone about this. Si Chen's voice is cold as ice. He's got the power of a god in his hand and the secret of a demon in his eyes. The game has officially changed. Why are you so slow? The boss is still barking at the pink-haired girl. He thinks he's the king of this little restaurant, but he's about to get a major reality check. You're right. A new voice enters the room. Look at this guy's back, the suit, the posture, the absolute I own this place energy. He's not here for the soup. The boss's face shifts from anger to confusion. Who the hell are you? He's still trying to act tough, but he's clearly sweating bullets now. Then we see him the blue-haired elite. He's got that rank S aura that makes everyone else look like background extras. I'm here for the special guest. S rank? The boss's face literally melts. Look at those bulging eyes and that gaping mouth. He looks like he just swallowed a live grenade. The disrespect has turned into pure terror. Welcome, honored guest. Suddenly he's the world's best host. The handshakes are fast, the bowing is deep, and the hypocrisy is absolutely delicious. This is how the world works now, power talks. And the weak just start groveling. Look at this handshake. firm, professional, and dripping with hidden agendas. The restaurant owner is in the back, looking like a confused goldfish. Please follow me to the VIP room. Suddenly, this rundown joint has a VIP section. The pink-haired girl is stuck carrying that monstrous weapon while the big shots walk ahead. Si Chen isn't impressed by the fancy treatment. He looks at the man and thinks, "You finally appeared." He knew this meeting was coming, and he's ready to play his cards. Meet Qingji, the team boss of the Mithril Guild. With those glasses and that sharp suit, he looks more like a corporate shark than a hunter. But in this world, that's exactly what makes him dangerous. The real negotiation starts now. We're in the VIP room now. Qingji is leaning over that monstrous blade like a kid in a candy store. "How much are you selling this for?" The greed in his eyes is visible from space. Si Chen doesn't even blink. He leans back, eyes glowing with that "I know something you don't" look, and drops the number, 1 million. Qingji nearly chokes on his own tongue. 1 million? He's looking at Si Chen like he's got a third head. Even for an elite, that price point for a loan is a slap in the face. "Sir, do you realize even A-rank gear sells for millions?" He starts the lecture. He thinks he's dealing with a clueless student who doesn't know the market. This S-rank is worth tens of millions. Look at Si Chen's face. He's listening, but he doesn't give a damn. "I want to use this as collateral for a loan." He's not selling his soul, he's just pawning it for a bit. "I'll pay it back in 1 month. The confidence is terrifying. Who uses an S-rank artifact like a cracked iPhone at a pawn shop? Only someone who knows they're the real treasure. Qingji is sweating now. He's trying to read Si Chen. Is this really just a university student? He's realizing he's not dealing with a kid, but a prodigy playing a very dangerous game. Si Chen just sips his tea like he's at a Sunday brunch, while Qingji's internal monologue is doing backflips. Is he a rich runaway? A hidden prodigy? The mystery is driving the elite crazy. "I'll repay with 10% interest next month." Si Chen ups the ante. He's closing the trap. He knows Qingji can't say no to a deal this juicy, regardless of the risk. Qingji finally breaks the tension. "Xiao Li, step outside." The room goes quiet. He's ready to talk for real. "You attend the National Awakener University, right? The real game begins now." Qingji adjusts his glasses with that smug "I caught you" smirk. He starts laying out the facts about the National Awakener University graduation exams. The exam is in exactly 1 month, and the first place prize is exactly 1 million. He's connecting the dots like a detective in a bad crime show. Look at that condescending grin. It lines up perfectly with your repayment date. He thinks he's found the why behind Si Chen's desperate move. "You're confident you'll take first place, aren't you?" He's testing the waters. Si Chen just sits there with his red eyes glowing, looking like he's bored of the conversation already. "You're in desperate need of this money." Qingji is laying it on thick now. He sees a student offering an S-rank collateral and smells blood in the water, or at least a very profitable investment. Using a rare item as a last resort. He thinks he's holding all the cards. But we know Si Chen isn't desperate. He's just playing on a level this guild boss can't even see. Then comes the counteroffer. "I can loan you 1.5 million in cash on the spot." He's throwing more money at him just to see if the kid flinches. With 0 interest for 1 month. Look at that oily smile. He's trying to buy Si Chen's loyalty before the kid even realizes how valuable he actually is. He extends his hand, looking like a total corporate shark. "Consider this the start of a friendship between us." Yeah, a friendship where he gets to own a literal god slayer. Si Chen just stares at him, deadpan as hell. He doesn't need a friend, he needs a bank, and he just found one with a very short-sighted manager. The real disaster starts now. Qingji flashes that corporate smile, promising total confidentiality. He's already fishing for future business, treating our MC like his new favorite ATM. Impressive, Si Chen thinks. He's actually giving credit where it's due. He sees that Qingji isn't just a shark. He's a visionary who knows when to invest in a monster. It's no wonder the Mithril Exchange becomes a world leader. Our boy has some serious foresight. He knows that in this world, strength is nothing without the right allies. Handshake complete. The pact is made. To eliminate W. Wrath, I can't do this alone. The goal is huge, and the first piece of the puzzle just fell into place. Buzz. The magic contract ignites. This isn't just a digital transfer, it's a soul-bound agreement. You don't ghost a guild boss when there's ancient mana involved. Ding. Funds transferred, plus 1,500,000. Si Chen looks at his phone with the same energy I have checking for a pizza delivery. The guy is just cold. Qingji gets worried. What will you use for the exam? He offers up A-rank and B-rank gear like he's doing a favor. He thinks Si Chen is defenseless now. No need. Si Chen's hand starts glowing with that familiar, jagged purple light. The room's temperature just dropped about 20 degrees. Look at their faces in the background, pure, unadulterated shock. A second blade manifests, even more terrifying than the first. The abyssal netherbone has entered the chat. I've still got another one. He says it like he's got a spare pen in his pocket. He didn't give up his power, he just doubled his capital. These guys are playing checkers while Si Chen is playing 4D chess with demons. Look at their faces, pure, unadulterated shock. The boss and the waitress are staring like they've just seen a glitch in the Matrix. Holy censored. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Qingji is left standing in his warehouse, completely bewildered. There really are so many talented youths these days, he mutters. Understatement of the century, pal. The boss is so impressed, he promotes the waitress to supervisor on the spot just for helping such a VIP. Talk about a productive shift, but Si Chen is already miles ahead. He turns back for a second, his mind already on the next objective. Oh, that's right, I need to buy something. With 1.5 million in the bank, he's not window shopping anymore. He's got that focused. I'm about to break the game look in his eyes. He hops into a taxi, heading toward the Kangchang County long-distance bus terminal. He's leaving the city chaos behind to settle some business from his last life. In my last life, my family struggled financially for a while. We're getting the tragic backstory now. Even a godslayer had to start somewhere, usually at rock bottom. Back then, he was just a regular grad who hadn't awakened yet. No guild would touch him, and he was stuck running deliveries just to keep the lights on. A measly $105.60, that was his entire life's balance. He and his sister, Yunnie, were living on the edge, scraping by just to survive another month. But here's the kicker, an admissions letter for Si Yun from the International Central Art Institute. The dream is expensive, and in this life, Si Chen is going to make sure it's paid in full. I guess I got in after all. She stares at the torn acceptance letter, a dream shredded by the harsh reality of their empty bank account. I want to stay near my big brother. Pure, heartbreaking selflessness. She's choosing family over her future because they just can't afford the distance or the tuition. She was so worried about adding to the family's financial burden that she gave up on her dream school. In their last life, poverty was the only monster they couldn't defeat. Back to the present at the bus terminal. It's getting pretty late. Yunnie should have gotten off the bus by now. Our MC is pacing, acting like a nervous hen. Bro. That voice cuts through the crowd like a lightning bolt. He's looking the wrong way, as usual. If you're gonna pick someone up, go to the exit, not the entrance. And there she is, Si Yun. Still worried about the rent and being broke, even though her brother is currently sitting on a literal mountain of guild cash. Asterisk. Tap, tap, tap. Asterisk. Those footsteps are the only thing he's focused on. He's staring at her like he hasn't seen her in a century. 7 years. To him, it's been nearly a decade of regret and survival. Big bro, come give me a hand with this luggage. She has no idea he's a time-traveling powerhouse now. Big bro? She's waving her hand in his face. He's totally glitched out. Why are you just standing there like a dummy? Asterisk. Swish. Asterisk. No words, just a hug that says everything. This time, the money is there, the power is there, and nobody is tearing up any more acceptance letters. Game on. Look at this hug. It's not just a welcome home squeeze, it's a thank God you're alive moment that only our MC truly understands. Yunnie is completely blindsided. Look at those wide eyes. She's thinking, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? She has no idea he's been mourning her for 7 years in another timeline. It's been 7 years since I've been able to see you, Yunnie. The narration gets real heavy here. This isn't just a regression story, it's a second chance at protecting the only thing he has left. But of course, the emotional moment doesn't last long. Bro, are you trying to choke me to death? Classic sibling energy right here to break the tension. Asterisk, jab, asterisk. She hits him with a quick elbow to get some breathing room. You've been acting really weird lately. Did you get rejected by a girl or something? If only she knew the truth. Si Chen just laughs it off, taking her heavy bag like it's made of feathers. No, I didn't. He's a god-tier hunter now. But to her, he's still just her slightly dorky big brother. Come on, let's go home. Let me tell you about my trip. They walk off together, and for a second, everything feels peaceful. This time around, things are going to be different. Look at that smile on Si Chen's face. He's looking at her with pure determination. I won't let you suffer anymore. It's a vow written in blood, and 1.5 million in guild credits. But wait, the camera pans up to a dark alley. This is definitely the way that punk Si Chen takes to get home. Uh-oh, looks like the trash from earlier didn't learn their lesson. The floral shirt bully is back with a whole squad of masked goons. Go hide, and the moment he shows up, we'll jump him. These idiots are really about to try and jump an S-rank monster. This is going to be a massacre. Just look at this punchable face. The delusional clown is actually giggling while he smokes, thinking he's the king of the streets. I'll make sure he learns. Seeing what happens when you mess with me. Seriously? This guy is bringing a knife to a nuclear explosion. He's about to find out that messing with Si Chen doesn't lead to a lesson, it leads to a funeral. Deep in the shadows, Chang Di's goons are getting nervous. Boss, what if things go too far? They ask, clutching their bats like they aren't about to be turned into human pretzels. Chang Di just scoffs. Pfft, I was just gonna teach him a little lesson. He's still hung up on Si Chen being a low-tier E-rank piece of trash. Oh, buddy, the irony is going to hit harder than a freight train. You're too loud. Si Chen's voice cuts through the delusions. He doesn't even have to look back to know he's being followed by a bunch of amateurs. Don't bother me ever again. Cold, sharp, and straight to the point. Si Chen is officially done playing games with these schoolyard bullies. But Chang Di is in too deep. When it's time, leave me a piece. I'm gonna destroy him. He's already planning to ruin Si Chen before the graduation exam in 2 weeks. Meet the self-proclaimed best cloud-type assassin in school. Chang Di draws his glowing blade with a face that only a mother or a very desperate writer could love. Back in the sunlight, Yunnie is being the best little sister ever. Hey big bro, you've been acting pretty weird. Are you stressed over the graduation exam? She calls him a simpleton who doesn't normally get caught up in his emotions. It's funny because she's the one who gave up her dreams in the last life, and he's the one carrying all the weight now. No matter what happens, you gotta pull yourself together. She's throwing his own advice back at him. Life's a long journey, and chances will come to you sooner or later. She even starts singing some cheesy motivational song. Believe in yourself, ooh, oh, oh. It's wholesome as hell, which just makes the dark alleyway ambush waiting for them even more of a vibe check. Stay tuned, because someone is about to get their world rocked. Yunnie's so perceptive. Si Chen realizes she's caught onto his vibe shift, but she still has no clue he's a time-traveling powerhouse. I promise I'm okay, Yunnie. He plays it cool, but look at that side-eye from his sister. She's definitely not buying the act. She's internally lecturing him about male pride and forming emotional walls. I guess the book was right after all, she thinks while sipping her drink. Looks like you're getting old, big bro. Little does she know, he's technically decades older in spirit. The contrast between this sibling bickering and the looming shadows is legendary. Then we cut to the dark alleyway. Hey boss, that guy's got a girl with him. The goons are finally spotting their target. The red-orange glow of the alley is pure trouble. This is perfect. This alley's got no cameras. Chang Di's eyes are wide with that creepy psychopathic glee. He thinks it's his lucky day. Oh boy, he is so wrong. Si Chen's red eyes flare. He doesn't even need to look back to know they're there. He can feel the trash tier energy radiating from the darkness. This smell? It's those guys from the student council. He's identified the stench of entitlement. They really think they can corner him in his own neighborhood. They've got a lot of nerve coming here. Si Chen is actually offended. Not because he's scared, but because they're interrupting his quality time with his sister. Asterisk pop. Asterisk. He pulls out his earbuds, getting ready to tune out their screaming and tune into some combat music. The slaughter is officially scheduled for 5 minutes from now. Si Chen isn't just taking out his earbuds, he's handing one to Yunnie. He's about to give her the ultimate front row seat to a beatdown, and she doesn't even know it. Yunnie, I've been really into this song lately. Here, listen. Look at that calm, almost predatory smile. He's literally soundtracking the violence. Yunnie is totally confused. Big bro, when did you start listening to music? She thinks he's just being a weirdo, while the shadows behind them are practically vibrating with malice. She's internally analyzing him again. Well, I guess music can show a person's mental state. If that's true, Si Chen's mental state is currently set to exterminate, so I'll listen and get to know my big bro better. She closes her eyes, letting the lyrics sink in, while Si Chen's eyes glow with a lethal, icy blue light. Asterisk swish. Asterisk. He casually drops the bags. He's lightening the load because he's about to do some heavy lifting specifically, lifting these goons off their feet. Look at the trash squad. A D-rank low-tier boss leading a bunch of E-rank bottom feeders. They really think numbers matter when you're facing a literal glitch in the system. The lyrics flash across the screen like a death sentence. The rust swallows up the bird's reflection. The sky shatters into an echo of goodbyes. The atmosphere is suffocating. The days on the calendar fade away, counting down to humanity's final civilization. The goons charge in a blind rage, completely unaware they're running into a meat grinder. asterisk, crash, asterisk. The first few goons are already a blur of motion. They're moving fast, but Si Chen is moving at the speed of fate. This isn't a fight, it's a cleanup crew in action. The year 2160. That was when I lost my last family member. Si Chen is flashing back to the tragedy of his first life. He didn't make it back until 2167. 7 years of hell just to see his sister's face again. You can see the lightning crackling in his eyes. He is absolutely livid. This is the first time in 7 years that I've been reunited with my family. The narration goes dead silent as the rage takes over. How dare you all come and ruin this moment? He's not just fighting for survival, he's fighting for the sanctity of a simple walk home. Asterisk slam. Asterisk Si Chen moves like a lightning bolt. He doesn't even use a weapon. He just levels the first goon with pure, raw strength. Look at this. Blood is spraying, teeth are flying. These idiots thought they were the ones doing the jumping. Welcome to the real world, boys. The music in Yunnie's ear is chilling. Ruins disguised as a problem. Crumbling walls split to reveal a blue peak. She's listening to a masterpiece while her brother is painting the alley red. Si Chen's fist glows with a terrifying aura. One punch is all it takes to send these E-rankers into orbit. They never stood a chance. No one left to perform with. Laughter and scorn are only in my shadow. The lyrics are literally describing the pile of bodies he's leaving behind. Asterisk, A. Asterisk. The goons are finally screaming. They realize they didn't trap a student. They trapped a vengeful god. The best assassin in school is about to find out exactly how much he screwed up. Bam! Bam! These aren't just hits. They're structural reevaluations. Si Chen is moving like a blur of yellow lightning, and every strike is a one-way ticket to the ER. Look at this guy flying. He probably thought he was the main character until his feet left the pavement. In Si Chen's world, extra characters don't get parachute landings. The music continues as a wooden bat shatters against him like a toothpick. A magnificent star shoots across the galaxy. Yeah, except this star is a fist aimed right at your pride. I reach my hand out towards fate. He's not just catching their punches, he's rewriting their destinies. The sheer power differential here is making the air itself crackle with disrespect. Crack! That sound isn't the background music, folks. That's the best cloud-type assassin finding out that his rank means absolutely jack squat against a man with nothing to lose. At last, I can hear that faint echo again. The lyrics are literally syncing up with the sound of bones snapping. Ah! Maya, shh. Don't finish that sentence, buddy. It's over. Bam! Right in the face. This isn't a fight anymore, it's a domestic cleaning service, and Si Chen is taking out the trash. The blood spray is just the cherry on top of this brutal sundae. Boom! A literal shockwave of energy levels the remaining goons. He didn't even need a weapon. He is the weapon. He's standing in the center of a crater he just made with his bare hands. I'll give everything I have to protect that fragile star. The contrast is insane. He's a monster in the alley while his sister listens to a lullaby. Holy shit! The survivor's face says it all complete terror. What the hell is up with that guy? The realization is finally sinking in. They didn't jump a student, they jumped a natural disaster. How can he be this dead? The answer is, he can be this lethal. He be this strong? The last goon standing is having a complete mental breakdown. He's watching Si Chen glow like a miniature sun in the middle of a graveyard he just built. Asterisk, crack. Asterisk, that's the sound of reality setting in and probably a few ribs. Si Chen's movements are so fast they're tearing the air apart. Look at this absolute unit of a punch. The background is a blur of motion while the impact is frozen in pure, golden violence. This isn't a school fight, it's a slaughterhouse. Chang Di is finally cornered. The best cloud-type assassin looks more like a wet cat in a floral shirt now. He's clutching his knife like it's actually going to save him. Look at that blood-stained fist. Si Chen is calm, cold, and calculated. He's not even breaking a sweat, but the pavement is definitely breaking under his feet. I'm the strongest cloud-type assassin. Chang Di is still screaming his titles like they're magic spells. Buddy, your rank doesn't mean shit when your opponent is a glitch from the future. You motherfucker, you think I can't beat you? He's losing his mind. He lunges with the knife, but it's like watching a toddler try to stab a hurricane. Si Chen just leans back, eyes glowing with that lethal yellow light. He's waiting for the perfect moment to turn this assassin into an obituary. Asterisk, shatter. Asterisk, the knife snaps, and blood sprays everywhere. That cloud-type ego just got vaporized. Si Chen didn't even need to use 10% of his power for this garbage. Asterisk finish. Asterisk. One final strike sends the boss tumbling into the darkness. The music in the earbuds is probably hitting the drop right now. Walk home safely. Kids, the trash has been collected. Look at this punch. Si Chen isn't just hitting him, he's folding this guy like a cheap lawn chair. The shockwaves alone are probably breaking windows 3 blocks away. Wham! Another one bites the dust. Our MC is a blur of pure, golden violence. Teeth, blood, and dignity are flying everywhere. This isn't a school fight. It's a horror movie for bullies. And here's the best assassin taking a dirt nap. Gravity is a bitch when Si Chen is the one controlling it. Look at that face, he's realizing his life insurance doesn't cover angry regressors. The alleyway is a total mess. Just a few seconds ago, these guys were laughing. Now, they're just stains on the pavement. Absolute trash, successfully collected. Boom! One final explosion of energy just to make sure they stay down. Si Chen is standing in the middle of the carnage like it's a Tuesday afternoon at the grocery store. From the goons' perspective, all they see is a silhouette with glowing red eyes staring down at them from the abyss. This is the last thing you see before your save file gets deleted. I clearly told you to never bother me ever again. Cold, brutal, honest, he gave them a warning, and they chose to ignore it. Now they get to enjoy their liquid diet. Si Chen walks away, stepping over the floral shirt loser who's currently drowning in his own regrets. He's still got the knife, but it looks like a toy next to the MC's raw power. Asterisk, crack. Asterisk. Even as he leaves, the air is still vibrating with his killing intent. His red eyes are still flared, the system inside him is screaming for more, but his sister is waiting. The monster retreats, and the student returns. He picks back up his life like nothing happened. But mark my words, this was just a warm-up. The graduation exam is going to be a bloodbath. Seriously, what part of Don't Bother Me did these idiots not understand? Some people just have to learn the hard way that when an S-rank monster tells you to get lost, you run, you don't wait around to become a permanent part of the pavement.